And is it just me? Oh, this sounds so bad. Does Spivak not just give you the Spivak and fucking Tybura? Do these two just not? Do they just not look disabled? You know? Do they? When you look at these guys, the first thing that comes to your mind is, damn, these guys look very intelligent. No. So they're going disabled. Johnny Walker, I'm gonna put in below average. He could go in disabled. I'm putting him below average just because I think a lot of it has to do with wanting to be exciting for the fans, you know? But trust me, if this dude keeps getting knocked out, his ass is getting into disabled if he likes it or not. Moving down, Kamaru Usman's pretty above average if I had to pick someone. I'm going to keep Curtis here though, but Kamaru Usman could easily go into big brain, but I'm going to have him above average. He speaks very, very well, you know? Dustin Poirier, I don't think Dustin Poirier was like very smart, you know, school wise. I'm going to put him in an average. He gives me, I'm just kidding, I'm putting him in below average. Not by a lot, just a little bit below average. He could easily go into the average spot. Then we have Ian Gary. Average, you know, I don't think he's anything special, to be honest. Then I'm sure a lot of people were waiting for this. We got Justin Gaethje. We already know this boy is a little bit disabled. Let's be realistic. If you haven't watched some of the highlights of autistic moments of Justin Gaethje, I highly recommend you go do that after watching this video. It is hilarious. That being said, we're almost done. We got a few more guys left disabled. Leon Edwards. Maybe just below average, to be honest. Easily could go into disabled though. Another one, like, just look at this picture and tell me he doesn't fit in with these two guys. Muhammad Usman. You can't tell me that there's a single thought going through that guy's head right now. Ilia Topuria. For some reason, Ilia Topuria gives me the vibe of, you know, that one asshole in school who would always brag about, you know, staying up all night, watching movies, playing video games, not studying for the exam, and then acing that exam. That's what fucking Ilia Topuria reminds me of, and I hated people like that, but he gives me big brain energy, I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep moving down, though. Henry Cejudo. Henry Cejudo gives off the vibe that he is extremely big brain, but realistically, this dude's below average. He'll be like, hey guys, I think Chimaev is gonna go for a takedown in this fight. You know, just some basic-ass stuff, below average. We can get some more champions here. We only have 3 more champions left. Tom Aspinall, he's British, so below average. John Jones, maybe above average. Actually, he's kind of below average. This dude did a hit and run, so you have to be pretty below average to do that. So